Tell him Banksy feels prime time perfect right now.
Yeah, must be nice.
Must be nice.
Full throttle all the time. Work hard, play hard, it's his life. Every bruise a badge of pride. Ain't no dream too wild, no hill too high.
Oh yeah, here it is. Must be nice. I'm heading off to Travis's house, about an hour and a half away from me. Remember in the previous video I mentioned me, Renard, and Travis all building out these 7-foot micro boats? Well, that's what I'm heading to do right now. Try to get some of the stuff knocked out. Renard's actually going to have Simflow Marine finish his out, which that's who helped me and Travis get them in the state that they're in now. Basically, they're complete hulls, everything loaded up. The intake is in it. We just need to drop the motor in, gas tanks, electronics, all the steering and rigging and all that stuff. So we got a lot of work ahead of us, but the main hull is done. You'll get to see that when I get to Travis's. I'll show you the ins and outs of Travis's shop. He's got some cool stuff, He's got a smaller footprint of a compound, but a lot packed in his shop and stuff. The reason why we're doing it at Travis's, I got a lot of distractions at my house. I got a lot of reasons for us not to be working on the mini boats and doing other things, where Travis don't have so much of that. So I think we're gonna be a lot more productive at Travis's house, getting these things knocked out and on the water as soon as possible. Give you a little info. They're 7-foot boats. We're gonna put mechanical trim and reverse on them, so we'll get rid of the IBR. They're gonna be Spark, Sea-Doo Spark power plants. Both of them are a 2016 Sea-Doo Spark that I've had the jet skis. So we're gonna take them, put the power plant from them into the boats. Goal for today is probably get the UHMW on the bottom, start making a punch list of everything else we need to do to try to finish these things out. We got to buy some seats, steering components, a few odd and ends. I need a steering wheel, seat, steering helm. That's the majors that I have right in my head. We just ordered all the levers, cables, and all that stuff for the rigging. I don't know. Hopefully I can keep you interested in this stuff. With these things are rad. They're going to be awesome. We got a great idea with them. Renard's the one kind of started this freaking process of getting us into this, so I'm excited to where it goes now. I don't know. Hopefully we can all get them done around the same time. We can go have some fun with them. But we got to, Florida here, we don't have very long winter, so we got a small window to get these things done where we're going to be wanting them to be ripping. So stay tuned. When I get to Travis's, I'll give you the tour and we'll go over these mini boats, and maybe by the end of this video we'll do some cool stuff too. Come on. Y'all are late. How you gonna bark once I get out of the truck? Huh? How you gonna bark once I get out of the truck? You gonna let me in? Hi, buddy. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, you're real late, girlfriend. I'm already in the gate and you're barking. Let me get it. What's up, T?
Just doing some layout.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff laid out, so that way we can drill some holes.
Must be nice part of it, huh? Yeah.
Got a little 1/2 inch in around the edge, laid out, centered with these holes.
Yeah. How many bolts total you said?
I think there's 80. I think there's 82 in this one right now. And we got to add about 26 more.
They look good though.
You see what I was talking about? Got a little
raise, yep.
Yep. So I just figured we put one in between.
It ain't terrible though. Did you try heating it up or no?
No, I ain't mess with it.
These are our bathtubs. They're just upside down right now. What you think, bro? You gardening now? Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. That's what they're going to look like upside down. Hopefully we don't see these things like this once we get them done.
These in a pickle, we got it
right.
upside down.
Like I mentioned on the ride, we're still waiting on the grates. Basically, it's an insert that goes here. Like on my boat, it's got a stump grate where like you can kind of release all the stuff. This one's a fixed grate. So looks like we're going to be kind of swimming underneath these things if we end up getting trash in them. I think is kind of what's going to end up happening here.
We got to do, I guess.
Right. Talked to Jetstream today, or MiniJet rather, and they basically got all the stuff. They're going to remake us up a parts list where we're using the stock nozzles. I got them giving us a shim kit, the nozzle for my boat, all the controls for this stuff. So that would just, you know, start crossing off the list. I kind of laid it out in the video, like basically gold for today was get UHMW on the bottom, make a punch out list, and say a parts list of all the stuff we got to buy, and like major components being what? Helm, seat, steering wheel.
Yeah, figure out what control we're using for steering.
Right.
And then
Yeah, the setup. Maybe I can get with Taylor Ray on that, and he said he would help me out because I think he used like a mini sprint setup on that. I told you I'd give you a quick tour of his shop. He's got a smaller footprint, but he's got a lot of cool stuff in here. Another good friend of ours, and he's going to come on the channel. I promise you he'll be on here. He's got, what, 4 or 5 of these things?
4, 5, 79.
This is Travis's right here. Maybe we'll get this thing rolling, but he's got go-karts set up. They're all over the place, upstairs. I mean, he's built all this stuff. But, like, this is what I was bragging on the ride where he's in construction. You know, it was open setup before. You can see what he's got, you know, bottom. He's going to fill in the top, but this is how it opens up. Just unique, you know, kind of cool setup. I say he's got a smaller footprint and less, let's say, interference things to keep us distracted so we can actually get some work done on these things. So we'll show you the process of it. Like I said, this is kind of the main component that we were waiting on for a while, this intake, which drive shaft, impeller, all that stuff bolts to this. We'll have the pump hanging out the back. We got a lot of time in them already, just welding them out. Simfo Marine helped us get where we're at, and now it's on us to try to dial them in and get them going.
Finished up.
Yep.
Get them in the water as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's what we got 3 weeks of winter here in Florida, and the rest is boat games, baby.
Short time.
Right.
Short window.
But, yeah, no, like I said, I'll update you on anything cool. Well, silicone before we sink them in. Travis got it set up with a countersink. This is kind of a ballsy tool here, drill and tap all in one. But he said he did all his with that same drill bit. So this ain't a plug because I don't even know what brand it is, but it's a pretty sweet little tool. There's the plug right there. Can't go wrong with Milwaukee. But yeah, a little, what do we call this? Sikaflex?
Sikaflex.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah, he works hard, plays hard, life twice. Rips a jet boat down a glass green slice. From the dunes to the docks, he's rolling dice. Living life loud, must be nice. He don't slow down, don't think twice. Florida man, Scott Thor's vice. A full tank of laughing.
All right, so we got a guest appearance. You know, this guy's like, you ever seen Martin growing up? Or like Tommy and Cole? And like no one really knows what Cole does. That's what Tim, he's kind of like the Cole of the neighborhood. Oh yeah, that's proof it only takes 2 people. Look at that thing. Now it don't look like a bathtub. I'm excited about it when it flips over, not so much when it's the other way.
It just got a lot of spikes.
Now we can check our work. That one ain't gonna make it. T, what happened here?
Or that pre-drill.
That was gonna be tight. That
We definitely favored this side a little bit here, which I don't think it matters, but that one ain't getting a nut.
Which side's my
That
side?
one ain't. That one ain't. That one ain't. And that one ain't.
All of them ain't getting a nut. Oh, we'll have to cut them down. God dang, man. Well, that's not ideal. I don't think we're getting a nut on all of them, T. How did that happen?
I'm not real sure.
And that sucks.
There ain't none of, well,
Must be nice. Right here.
You'll get a nut here.
no,
here,
we cut them
and
down.
No, we can cut them
Well,
down,
yeah.
but the ones up
There's
there.
a couple. Yeah.
That one right there, I'm cutting down nothing.
This one.
That one's a bad deal. But them up there, we can cut down a few of them. Not ideal though. Must be nice.
Going this way?
Yeah, you can go this way.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll
Where you going?
set it down, Cole. Oh man, it flipped up. I'm trying to videotape. That's my part. Flip it up. Lift it up. I'll tilt it.
Got to tighten these ones up.
I had one job and I failed.
Well, this one looks a lot better. Because this is Travis's.
This one's centered up.
Well,
I don't know what happened on the other one, but we got a lot more work on my boat. Like I said, I don't think that middle one's getting it ever. Freaking pre-drilled nonsense. But they're all in, so now we got to put the nuts on, washers, all that fun stuff. Dial in the rest.
what time did?
Did I just catch you at the last 3?
No, I got 3 left. Well,
Yeah, I got the same amount.
Other than what
Yeah, I got the same amount.
What I can't reach in there.
I'm not climbing in there right now. No. We got little white dots everywhere. Like a little trail of mess. Got the trail of white all over my shoes. Could have been a little cleaner, I guess. There's the intake set up. Like we put a gasket, he cut a gasket there to make the mating surface. Bolt this together. We'll have to sicker seal that. Bolt the pump on. Engine obviously goes here. We'll have to figure out the drive shaft and all that stuff. I think there's a seal that goes over there.
Got like a little coupler.
Yeah, coupler in there. Yeah, this is all kind of new. Though this is the part that we're gonna have to be experimenting with, huh, T? Yep. But yeah, no, you can see they look a lot cooler now on the stand instead of upside down. Like get a nice little profile of them. Pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know how much more we're gonna get done tonight, but we start making our little pecking list, start ordering some more parts. If you're watching and you know a steering wheel company or a seat company, that's what we're looking for right now. We're gonna try to find some badass seats to put in these things and cool steering wheel. MPI, hint, come on. But yeah, give you a quick little walk around of them. Next step, I think we talked about bring my skis over to here. We'll start tearing them things apart.
Start tearing them down, separate some parts.
Make a list and, bag and tag and all that stuff. And yeah, we should be good. How many bolts did we count out, T?
A little over 100 per boat.
And I would say everything but 12 on each boat is done, and that's the nose.
I think 108 bolts per boat.
So just for reference, it don't go fast, but it happened. Dial it in. I said the goal is to build these things exactly the same. That way they're like little go-karts on the water is kind of our envision of all this, and we can do some rowdy stuff with them.
Interchange parts. We know which parts we...
Right, yeah, we literally can carry a backpack full of parts, and hopefully
fit both.
We'll be fine. Here's to close it out. You ever seen a nylon nut without the nylon? That's what it looks like. Pretty trick if you ask me. Come on. But must be nice. I got an hour drive home, hour-ish. And we'll get together. I think talked about it in a couple of days. We'll try to put some more work into these things. We're both anxious, man. It's been a year in the making. We literally bought these boats Black Friday of last year. So we're excited. We're pumped up now. The ball's in our court.
Yep.
Yeah, we start pecking away at it. And yeah, so next time, baby, Kimmo. Oh yeah, must be nice. Here it is, 8 in the morning, trying to get the track prepped up. I got some special guests coming in today. Banks Hovey and Gray Legbetter, part of the 199 crew. They're coming over to check out the place, do some cool stuff. We'll try to set up some go-karts for them. They're in town because of the Freedom Factory. So figure while they're in town, might as well invite them over and see the compound, check everything out. I got the dirt looking supreme. Put a little water on it right now. Try to get it all dial in the Holly Hill Humbler. Maybe I can get them to run a time on that. I don't know, baby. Stay tuned. Come on. Yeah, buddy. My little water rig. Pulled by the old Defender. First here bright and early with his energy drink. Putting in the work. Track is supreme. A little more water on it. She's gonna be freaking prime time today. Let them all get a little warm-up session in there. I think we're on session number 3, and I don't want to jinx it, but we got a couple loose bolts and just a shut-off switch, so we're good, man. Successful day so far, huh?
Yeah, no, I keep trying to get close to this pile and I found stumps. Right with these bottoms. Hey, take a couple loose bolts, that's all right. We all.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. That
We all got a few loose bolts.
this is our first little catastrophe, minor. Track's looking good though. Florida weather, boy. You ain't here, you don't know. Tell him Banksy feels prime time perfect right now.
Yeah, must be nice.
Must be nice. What's up, Siege? You got the hot rod? Is you ready?
You running?
Are we getting full throttle now?
Nope.
What do you mean no?
I think I need a longer, what you call it? I got more, but it's like that last little, that
That
last,
could be a couple HP right there, man.
it could be all of it.
Variety of carts. This is when you know the track's good though. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a rare sight, dude. He already knows what time it is. 10 laps. Live action. Y'all are out of here, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate y'all coming.
Thank you.
Y'all have a nice one.
Yeah, you too.
Until next time. Look at that rig, though.
Man. So make it pain.
That was sweet, though. Well, there it is. I had to throw a little footage of a go-kart day where Banks and Gray stopped by on their way back from the Freedom Factory. just to give you a little action in this video. I don't want to make it all boring us working on the boats, but I'm excited about the boats. The next sequence of videos will be us pulling the power plants out of the jet skis, putting them in the boats, getting everything situated. So that should be a cool little series. I'm gonna start working back on this girl, getting her ripping. I found out that the green car ended up cracking the frame on at Tour Destruction when I hit the wall. So try to retire old girl and get this one on the road to racing. She's close. I just got to put the time in. And then the biggest exciting thing I came up with this wild idea to kind of help out some families during the holidays. We're going to hold a go-kart race here, and it's going to involve basically people that donate the money, or the money's going to go towards paintballs to shoot the drivers. And then ultimately the money raised for all that's going to go to some families in need for the holidays. I end up setting it up where they can kind of email me. That way it ain't some big box company just getting millions of dollars and donations go to whoever you don't even know and all that stuff. So I'm pumped up, excited about that. That should be a fun little episode and a fun rad day. So yeah, like, subscribe, stay tuned. I'm just trying to grow. We're just getting started, baby, and hopefully I can keep you entertained. Camo.